Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Everquest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server on my Necro level 60 Warlock. Um, Wanted to just check in with y'all. I had a video planned. It was plat per hour for the Hill Giants, and it went fine and everything. It was just the commentary was terrible, and I had just woken up and it was just bad. So the audio was bad on it. If you got to see it, you got to see it. It was out for like, I don't know, 15 to 20 minutes, and then I just made it private. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll put that out, but I doubt it. So I apologize for that. Also, I'm now playing Elden Ring and Gems of War and EverQuest, but I want to assure you that does not mean that the EverQuest videos will ever stop. I love this game. I'm still playing it. I have tons of plans for it, so don't worry about that. We still are going to play this game at least twice a week on video. But hey, if you like Elden Ring, it's a brand new RPG from Software. It's a big open world, Dark Souls. Check that out. I would really appreciate your support on the other games I play, but I understand if not. Okay, so in this video, not just checking in, not just explaining, I want to show you, first of all, somebody asked me to show my equipment, and I'll do that in a moment. But second of all, I want to show you how to get to um, the best merchant to sell to in Kunark. That was kind of a problem for me. I remember typing it in Google, looking for it on the wiki, like merchants in Kunark that you can sell to, because you know how the over there they're greedy. So if you sell something to one of the vendors in the OT, then they're going to give you half as much as any other vendor would. So everything they have costs way more, and everything you sell to them, you're going to get half price. So you do not want to sell to them. There's one vendor in Kunark. I'm pretty sure one or two. And I was looking that up, and I know possibly a lot of you know this vendor, but I want to show it to you because it's something I looked up. So I figured there might be somebody out there that is looking for it, and they might find it on this video. So let me get Deadman floating on, let me get my boots on, and we'll run to this vendor. You quite possibly might want to bind at this vendor if you're in Kunark and you plan on spending a lot of time in Kunark. So the best thing to do would be bind at this vendor and have your hammer to bank. So let's say you go to Droga, for example. That's what I've been doing. I'm trying to get a bracer for my shaman. It's the last piece I need before we start playing the shaman. I want to get another Earring of Essence, possibly for my Necro or my Shaman, or just to sell, because the last one did sell. And, so I'm in Droga, I'm getting Goblin Forged Armor, I'm getting Fine Steel, I'm getting gems, and I'm possibly getting Earring of Essence and other stuff. And I get heavy, I want to sell. So I gate to this vendor, I sell there, then I hammer to OT, I put this crap in the bank, I gate back, I run back wherever I am. So that's usually the strategy with Kunark and other places really, is you want to hammer to OT to bank, but always sell somewhere else. The only thing I even purchase or do any kind of dealings in OT is the bank, and sometimes I'll buy food and water if I'm desperate, and sometimes there's spells there that you need to buy from like the other vendors. But okay, hit my boots. Let's do Dead Man Floating. And we're gonna run to this vendor. Right now we are in Frontier Mountains, pretty close to Droga. So if you look, Droga is over there somewhere. I think it's like behind this tree. And the zone line to Frontier Mountains is like right here. Or OT, over there. So right there, that's the zone line to the OT. This is Frontier Mountains over here. Droga's that way. The way you're going to want to go, so you're coming from the OT. You go straight north, or no, you go straight south. Let's see. We can check. Come on. Of course it says, I don't know what direction. Okay, south. So you go straight south from the over there, your hammer location, your bank location, and you can make it to the Frontier Mountains. So then you go from the Frontier Mountains, and we're going to go, I guess, what is it? West. So we're going to go west. I'm pretty heavy right now. I apologize. We can strafe run, though, which is you hold in your camera, and you push forward and one of the direction buttons, and you'll run a little bit faster. This can help you if you don't have so. Um, and you're like a noob, you can get away from enemies as long as you aren't like super low on health. If you strafe run, so another tip for you, which most of you probably know, if you go to first person view and you click forward, W key, and A or D at the same time, you actually go faster. It's just because it's like Doom. You guys, have you ever played Doom? Like, you know how the speed runs work for Doom? I think it's Doom, where they strafe run because it's faster, because the game like checks for forward and the side to side directions, and it gives them like their own speed, right? So it doubles your speed pretty much because it's checking for forward and to the right or left at the same time. So it kind of like times it by 2 or something. I'm not the most technical person here, but you know what I mean. Strafe running is faster because you're hitting 2 keys. It's checking for 2 keys. It's doubling it up. Something like that. It shouldn't do that, but it does. And games like Doom and Quake and stuff also use that mechanic or have that little trick, I guess. Strafe running. Been a thing for a very long time, way back to 1999. But yeah, let's head to this merchant. I'm going to bind at this merchant again because I'm going to stay in Kunark for a bit, I guess. I already recorded the Hill Giant Plat per hour. I just need to redo the commentary. So that will come out. What I'm going to have to do is like watch my own video, record my own video on OBS, and then mute it and record new commentary, I guess. You'll see what happens in the video, and you can imagine what the reason is that I didn't put it out. So you'll see eventually. Just stay tuned. But we're in Frontier Mountains. We're coming from the OT zone line, and we're heading east. You don't want to miss this zone line we're heading towards. We're heading towards the Lake of Ill Omen, I think it's called. Pretty sure here. And sorry I'm running so slow. I have a bunch of crap on me from Droga. So I got like all these fine steel weapons, all this goblin forged armor, some like special weapons. I got some gems, a bunch of stuff I want to sell to make some money. I was in the EC tunnel the other day, and I bought a couple things. I got Demi Lich, which is the best Lich in the game. It gives me 31 mana for 31 HP. It's so amazing. I was using it in Droga yesterday for the first time, and I had mana the entire time. It was so awesome. I love Demi Lich. The only bad part about it is it takes away like the most HP. It gives you the most mana, but it takes away the most HP as well. So you have to constantly have Vexing Mordania going pretty much. That or you need to deflux like every single time. But that was not a problem. Like that's the only negative to it. Well, there's probably another one, but one of the only negatives to it is you got to keep Vexing Mordania pretty much running the entire time to counter like the HP that's coming off. But and the other thing would be like if you went AFK with it on, you would die really fast. So I know some of you Necros have come back to be a pile of bones at your bind point. We've all done it. We've all liched ourselves to death. Well, Demi Lich, you'll really need to pay attention and not go AFK with that on, because you'll die in like 2 minutes or something, probably faster. But yeah. So my thing is I never lich when I'm AFK. I don't care if I think I'm only going AFK for 30 seconds. I always unlich before I go AFK because I've died way too many times by liching myself to death. Like I've probably killed myself as many times as the game has killed me. But anyway, we're heading towards this vendor. The only non-greedy, indifferent vendor. I'm a dark elf. I can sell to her. I think Ixar can sell to her. I think everybody can. So you may or may not have this problem if you're a goody good or an Ixar, because Ixar could sell in Kabilis. But for me, there's nowhere to sell except for OT, and those are greedy merchants, so they got the freaking corner on the market. But then I found this person, and now they don't have the corner on the market, especially once I bind there, and I don't have to make this run again. But yeah, I'll show my equipment once we get there. I don't like running and being in my inventory at the same time. But somebody had asked me in the comments to show my equipment, so I will do that. I also got a new book. So I got Demi Lich. I got Demi Lich. I got this book here, the Tome of Marigold, which you can kind of see here. It's just a book. I'm just holding a book now. It's better than my Harvester. My Harvester was probably my weakest piece of equipment, but the reason I was not replacing it is because it looks so cool, and you can see invisible with it, which is nice. But I decided, hey, I better replace. I don't want to be a noob necromancer anymore with the harvester. I wanna look the part as a level 60. So starting to upgrade my stuff. I'm not going for like raid gear yet. Kind of just like old world pre-raid stuff, and maybe some Kunark stuff. Eventually some Valia stuff, but a lot of the Valia stuff is no drop. I'm noticing. So I'm probably gonna mostly go for pre-raid and Kunark stuff at first. And then eventually we will get into raids, I promise you that. And eventually we're going to be playing a new character. We're going to be playing a shaman. I just want to get him fully geared out with something in each slot. It's not going to be amazing. I don't have like crazy fungus tunics and staves and haste stuff and clickies and all that. I'm just getting something in each slot, and it's probably just like bronze armor or banded or the equivalent goblin forged armor. Just something. I just want something in each slot. That's all I'm doing. So I just need bracers now, so I'm kind of farming them in Droga. I think it's the dirt tracers drop goblin forged bracers sometimes, and the soothsayer Drezek. I think one of his common drops is a bracer, and I think there's another name that spawns in there that may or may not drop a bracer. I hope I didn't miss this zone line on video. That would be so smart. It's not sometimes you miss them because you're talking, you're up too high on the side, floating. Pretty sure I'm gonna not be able to miss this. There's the statues. I think that means we're on the right path. I'm just running so slow. It's like I think I missed it because I'm so slow. And it's been so long when normally it isn't this long to get there. You know what I'm saying? You ever feel like you passed your stop, but it's just that you're running so slow that it's been like the same amount of time. But yeah, I got a new book. I was looking for the Ralkel's channeling crystal or whatever it's called, but somebody had it on Discord on Tunnel Quest. Make sure to check that out if you're not on Discord doing the Tunnel Quest thing. That's amazing. You can type in any item and Discord will alert you when somebody's selling it in the tunnel. It's so awesome. But the only thing was I wasn't on the game, so somebody was selling that RCC, and the amount of time it took me to get on the game, they had sold it already. Man, I hope we're still going south. Southwest. I don't know if that's good. I hope we didn't miss this. Then this whole video. That would be 2 EverQuest videos in a row where I screwed up. And that's going to be frustrating if I miss this zone line. While I'm trying to like show you the way to it. Let's kind of get our bearings here. I could do location. I just think I'm running so slow it feels like I passed it, but I haven't passed it. It might be right there. Come on, dude. I think it's on. Isn't it on the west side of the zone? I remember running from it to the Mountain Giant Fort. But if we get to where we're like running into the southern wall, we definitely passed it. Southwest is probably still okay. Actually, we want to be heading east, don't we? That's kind of strange, right? Why are we heading west? Let's see if we head this way. What? It's just straight south. That's not great. I might have missed the zone line. Oh my gosh. All right, let me do location or something. I don't want to hold y'all forever. Let me pause and I'll do loc. All right, so I'm looking at the Frontier Mountains map. We need to be at 0, -3,000. So let's see where we are. Let's see how crappy I did. Oh my gosh. We're at -3,000. So we're good on like, well, that's because we're on the side. We need to go back to 0. Wow, I'm like about to hit the Dreadlands. I missed it somehow. All right, so we need to go north. I missed it. So that's what sucks. Like, I do all this commentary, and then I totally miss my stop somehow. We just need to head back north. So don't do what I did. Go from the OT, and you want to go to pretty much, it looks like, around, I would say, negative 750. Negative 750, negative 3,500. That sounds about right. So now we're heading back to 0, or, you know, negative 750. And then we need... so we're heading the right direction. I don't know how I missed it. I was blabbering. It's when I'm floating up high on the side. I think I miss... I just float right over it without even noticing. So sometimes Dead Man Floating isn't all it's cracked up to be. People always ask for it. I get it. I like it too, but sometimes it's not always perfect. Like, I will definitely click it off sometimes, because sometimes it's annoying. Anyway, we're heading north. Make sure you learn how to use location. I don't even use it as good as I should. Like, I should have a button I can just push instead of typing it. I think there it is. Dude. Yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure. So, just to help you, there's the statues. Remember I mentioned those statues? I should have cut to the left when I saw those. I'm a ding-dong. I'm pretty sure it's right here. So somehow these trees, I bet you, I was running along, the trees blocked the entrance, and I just kept going. Evelich says, LOL, I'm watching your Droga video now, haha. Hey, I can't type. It's my keyboard. Let's blame it on the keyboard. Like doubles up on keys. I said, that's awesome. I'm making a video now. Say hi to YouTube. Yeah, here it is. Jeez. Slow man running and missing his... At least I caught it, like, fairly quickly. I knew something was wrong, and I paused the video and got my bearings. That's me improving instead of just running around. Evelich said, hi, YouTube. Hopefully 3K plat falls into my lap this round. I'll just say, good luck. But I'm zoning, so I can't. Yeah, let's head to this merchant. I'm not making it look very smooth, am I? But just trying to check in with y'all. We're going to get down to some real business after this video. We'll be either farming a bracer for my shaman. We'll be plat per hour for hill giants in Wrath Mountains. I already have that recorded. Instead of redoing the audio, I'm frustrated, so I'm making this video instead. There'll be that. We're gonna raid eventually. I'm gonna get best in slot on my Necromancer. I need to buy some more spells. There's definitely gonna be more plat per hour, and there's definitely gonna be more exploring Kunark, and there's definitely gonna be a new shaman where we take them from 0 to 60. All right, so now we're in the Lake of Ill Omen. You want to kind of head towards this tower right here. Slowly running. Let's strafe run. Let's make it as fast as we can make it. All right, let's type. And let's get stuck. Okay. All right, so this tower, right? Come on, game. All right, I'm strafe running. I'm going to head towards this tower. I'm just going to say, good luck. Yeah, I appreciate all y'all that are watching. I wish you could make it a more, like, I don't know how to say it. I wish it was a bigger thing, I guess. I've been trying to blow up on YouTube for 6 years now, so sometimes I get frustrated. You'll come to find out. Some of my real OG centers know the deal. I've been going at this for 5 or 6 years. And some people, you know, they say, "Well, back when I discovered you, you were so nice and helpful." I mean, that's the goal, to help people, right? Of course. But nobody starts a YouTube channel thinking, I want to do this for free forever, and I never want to make any money, and I hope I never get a bunch of views, and I hope I don't get a bunch of subscribers. Nobody's starting a YouTube channel thinking that. Like, that's definitely part of it. Like, 50% is I'm helping people. You look up this information. Hopefully it helps you out. And any questions you have, always, I'll try to answer them if I know the answer. I do live streams where I'm just like so chat focused and I'm answering every question, trying everything you know what I mean? Like, I try to do my very best, but I'm telling you, nobody out there is starting a YouTube channel just for that, though. Like, that's 50% of it. That might be 100% of it at first, but in the back of their head, they're like, man, I hope I make some money off this one day. Man, I hope this blows up one day. And after 5 or 6 years of, like, very slow progress, you kind of get frustrated. And then you're like an adult in your 30s, and you're like, should I be doing this, or should I be doing something else that where I can go get some money? You know what I'm saying? Should I be sitting here for 30 minutes, an hour, sometimes 2 hours, 3 hours on live stream doing this, or should I be out doing something else trying to make some money? You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's other people involved. Like, I have a fiance, I have children. When she says, "Man, what were you doing up there for 2 hours?" and I say, "Oh, I was up there making $5," it's like, well, she's like, "Why? Why are you doing that?" I'm like, I don't know, because I love the people and I'm having fun and I'm helping people out. And it's not even always just me and what I think. It's what other people think of what I'm doing with my time, and it's their opinion, and they're adults that I value their opinion, and they're like, dude, what are you doing for those hours? Like, you're just, you know? So, just, I don't know why I went off on that. We're running to a vendor here. Basically just stay along the southern wall, I'm pretty sure, as long as you don't zone or anything. So, we're heading straight east. We ran past that tower. We're heading towards, it's a windmill. We're looking for a windmill. We're just running super slow. And I'm blabbering about things you don't care about. That's the other thing. Like, a new person will come to the channel. They'll hear me like talking about stuff like that, and then they just don't even give me a chance because. But sometimes the frustration does boil over, and I can't help it. So that's the type of stuff I should probably just cut out of the videos and just swallow it and let it boil up inside until people quit eventually. I've seen many people quit YouTube. They get to 1K eventually after years. They think, oh, I finally got there. Now I'm going to start making money. And then they see how much it is, and they realize it's going to take months and months for them to even get paid. And they see how little it is. It's like pennies. And a lot of people quit. They'll try it for a little bit. They'll make it to like 2K maybe, and then that's a lot. That's a huge speed bump. You got to power through that because it's very disheartening. And then you gotta, like, even after that, you're kind of like begging people for money. You feel like a dude on the side of the road with a sign, and people call you out for it and stuff. But if you don't do it, the channel's gonna die and you're gonna quit. So it's either that or not doing it anymore. So some people don't realize that. Like, oh, let's call him out for like asking for money and being greedy. Okay, well, it's that or I don't do the channel at all. So I'm sorry. But Nubs Black Granite is the dude we're looking for. He is awesome. He is a neutral merchant that's indifferent to pretty much everybody, I'm pretty sure. So he's indifferent to me. So he will sell to me, and he'll give me the real prices, y'all. So like on this hammer, the clockwork merchants in OT would probably give me about 2 plat for that. This guy's giving me 5 plat. This collar here, they would give me 7 plat, dude. You're missing out on a whole 7 plat. So everything, you're going to get double compared to the clockwork merchants. So never sell to the clockwork merchants. Just bank and OT. Just hammer to OT. Just buy your spells. You have to from OT. But other than that, man, other than like food and water when you're just desperate. Because I don't think he sells food and water. That's the only bad thing. But other than food and water, I don't know if this is any good. What is this? Alt. Oh, there it is. 7 damage, 22 delay, symphonic harmony for Bard. Guess I'll just hold on to that for now. It's probably not worth anything, but we shall see. And this is all crap from Droga. I'm telling you guys, Droga's really good. The Hill Giants were kind of disappointing, honestly, as a spoiler for you. They were good, but they're not as good as people say. People are talking about 1,000 plat per hour. I didn't get anywhere near 1,000 plat. And I was going hard, and there's only one other person there, so it wasn't because it was super crowded, which it normally is. It wasn't because I suck. I'm level 60. I'm a Necromancer. I've practiced it. I've done it a few times now. I'm not the best. I've only done it maybe 5, 6 times, but Got this Mantle of Mirth. Ooh, it's worth 41 plat to a vendor. I'm probably going to save that, though, and give it to my shaman or something. It's got 10 mana at least, and 2 wisdom. So I'll probably give that to my shaman. So I'll keep that. But that's what I got that off Soothsayer Drezik. He did spawn for me last night, but he dropped that instead of his earring. I need Goblin Forged Bracers. They just won't drop for me. I should just collect a whole set of Goblin Forged Armor. I bet you that would sell somewhere. Or I could just give it to my shaman. Fine Steel Staff. A little rune here. 12 plat? Holy cow. That's good rune. Alright, let's make sure we sold everything. I'm just going to keep the dagger just in case. Got almost a whole stack of goblin skin, so that's at least worth like 200 plat, I would say. 200 to 300. People say 300, but you're not. You're going to get 200, 250. It just is what it is. We got a half stack of Mountain Death Salts, so that's like another 100 plat. So let's just say 300 plat off the goblin skins and the Mountain Death Salts. And then we got another 400 here, y'all. So tell me Droga's not better, or not, yeah, tell me Droga's not better than the Hill Giants. It really depends what class you are, I think. If you're a Necro, I think Droga's better. If you're a Shaman, I think Droga's better. If you're a Druid or a Ranger or a Wizard, I think Hill Giants might be better. But anyway, let's bind here. So this is the guy, Nubs Black Granite. Just look him up on the wiki if you couldn't sit through this whole thing and you're just fast forwarding through to see the guy's name. Just look him up on the wiki. He's in Lake of Ill-Omen, and he's the guy you want to sell to. I'd recommend that you bind right next to him. So I usually bind like right here. And the only bad thing about my Demi-Lich is it looks like my regular Skeleton Illusion. It's not anything cooler. So the Spectre Illusion looks way cooler, but Demi-Lich is amazing. Like, the mana I get back is crazy. I should just cast a bunch and, like, show you. Anyway, we'll go over my equipment here right after I bind, and that'll be the video for today. But next time, plat per hour for Hill Giants, and then farming bracers for my Shaman, exploring Kunark, probably Field of Bones, Kern's Tower, Kesora, and then plat per hour somewhere else. Let me know in the comments what's better than Wrath Mountains. Like, I've heard Payneal. Payneal's like the only other place I've heard that I haven't done yet. So Payneal is probably somewhere I need to look into. But other than that, I guess just dungeons, doing certain camps, or like Droga surprised me with just the normal drops, and like it's not just, you don't have to score on like a rare item to get enough plat to make it worthwhile. Like, even if you don't get the rare drop, you still make a bunch of money off Goblin Forged Armor and Goblin Skins and Mountain Death Salts and stuff. So maybe we'll find another dungeon like that. I'm going to bind here. So now I can gate to sell, and then I can hammer to bank. So let's do that right now. Let me get my hammer out. First, we'll go over my equipment, though. I have Stein of Magok. Is that the best in slot item? I don't think it's the best in slot item, but it's really close. It's like second best or something. So I'm trying to get a Rockler's, I don't know what it is, RCC, a Rockles channeling crystal to replace this. But I got 5 decks, 10 intelligence, and 10 HP. Save disease 25. It's really awesome. And they're pretty cheap too these days. I think they're only like 200, 300, 400 plat, something like that. I can't remember. All right, here's my new item, Tome of Marigold. So this replaced my Harvester. So it has a bunch of minuses on stuff, which sucks, but it has +6 wisdom, +6 intelligence, HP +50, mana +50. Being a Necro, I'm going to want a lot of HP and a lot of mana and a lot of intelligence. Some of them go all in on like HP. Here, I've had this forever. Dagger of Marnek, but it's like the best in slot, especially pre-Kunark, pre-rating. You get it in Befallen, like a super easy dungeon. 3 intelligence, 15 mana. So that's like, what, 45 mana just off this freaking ranged item. Unfortunately, it's Necro only, but it's really awesome, and it's lore only, so. What else do we have? Embroidered Black Cape. I could probably upgrade this, but hey, HP, mana, 4 AC, not bad. Here's my new Robe. I call it the tall and jumpy robe, but it's the Tola Pumj Robe. AC 14, Strength 5, Wisdom 5, Intelligence 10, Mana 50. It has effect Haste. That's never going to help me, but it's cool that it has it. Hooded Black Cloak, HP 45, Strength 5, AC 10, so that HP, so we can... The reason you want HP as a Necro is so you can trade your HP for mana. So it's pretty much HP equals mana. Braided Cinch Cord, it's hard to find a good belt as a caster as a Necro, so this was the best thing that was available. AC 2, Intelligence 4, HP 8, pretty good. And I'm not telling y'all I have the best equipment in the world. I think I have okay equipment for pre-rating. Like pre-Kunark pre-rating. Like, definitely not best in slot yet. Black Chitten Leggings. Leggings were kind of hard to find too. Leggings and the belt were probably the hardest two things, I would say. Like, they're just elusive and there's not that much out there. But AC 7, HP 10, Mana 10. My feet. Golden Afridi boots, of course. Pretty much every caster's going to wear these at some point. AC 5, Wisdom 9, Intelligence 9. Finger. We have Platinum Fire Wedding Rings, HP plus 55, AC 5. Wrist. We have Bracelet of Woven Grass, AC 1, Intelligence 3, HP 12. That's from the, it's from Upper Guck. Not too hard to get. Arms, Embroidered Black Sleeves, AC 4, HP 10, Mana 25. I think the Gator sleeves might be better than those. I'm not sure, though. Some of my stuff I definitely could upgrade. But if it's not the best pre-raid, pre-Kunark, it's like the second best, so. Imp Skin Gloves, I think these are the best in slot for pre-raid, pre-Kunark. Intelligence 5, Mana 10. It's all as well, so if you're a caster. And they're purple. They used to match my SMR and my, I used to have like Shadowbound boots or something that were purple. Another wrist item here, we have Loam Encrusted Bracelet, AC 3, Charisma 3, Intelligence 3, Mana 15. Not bad. Another Platinum Fire Wedding Ring, so same as this one. Then we have Black Sapphire Electrum Earrings. So I think technically the Earring of Essence is better here. This is HP 35, Mana 25. I think the Earring of Essence is what, is it like 50 HP or something? Or, I can't remember. But it's supposedly better than, I don't know. I think it's up there, though. The Earring of Essence. But I got HP 35, Mana 25. I mean, that's everything a Necro could want. And I got 2 of them. Then we have, this is just high jewelry stuff that I found a jeweler and I bought these, you know, earrings, rings, and necklace from. Black Sapphire Platinum Necklace, HP 55, Mana 55. We have the Shearbone Mask, AC 3, Intelligence 3. I could probably definitely find something better than that, but it is what it is. And I have the Runed Cowl, AC 2, Wisdom 5, Intelligence 9. So pretty cool. I think my equipment, like I could probably find something better for half of my slots, but I think even in those cases, they're probably the second best thing you could have. So I either have the best or the second best thing you can have pre-raid, pre-Kunark. So I'm sure there's some Kunark stuff that's better than what I got. There's definitely some raid stuff that's better than what I got. And there's probably some Valius stuff, but a lot of the Valius stuff is no drop, so you can't buy it with plat. Oh, what else? I got Light Burlap Sack. I got Bag of Sewn Evil Eye. And I got 4 Sherlock packs. I really need to find another really good bag. Then I have Journeyman Boots, of course. And I have my Worker Sledge Mallet. So let's use this Worker Sledge Mallet to head back to the OT to show you the whole process here. I bound right next to this guy. I sold all my stuff to him. Let's go use our Haste Robe to attack some random enemy to get back to the OT. And that'll be the video for today. Sorry it was so long of me just kind of showing my inventory and showing you the only vendor in Kunark you can sell to. But, you know, just checking in with y'all. Alright, there is a tiger. So I'm just going to attack it. if you ever see a high level person attacking something and it looks kind of weird that they're doing it, like maybe it looks like they're trying to kill steal you, or they're attacking a guard or the POD or something, like they may be using their hammer just to go to the OT. So I remember that as a noob. I remember seeing somebody attack the POD with their hammer. And I was like, what is he doing? Oh my gosh, is he trying to kill himself? And then he like gated away and I was like, oh, what was that? Or I would be killing something and they would start hammering on the thing I was killing and I'm like, dude, he's trying to kill steal me. But they were just trying to get to the over there. The other thing about that whole situation is druids will set up on Hammer Hill in OT. So that's what's really cool. Once you get the hammer, it just opens up all these possibilities for you. Like before the fire, like after the fire pot deal, which I didn't get to capitalize on the fire pot whole situation where you bind and you can hit all these like teleports. They took that out of the game, right? So if you're not bound there, you can't do it. And I never got to take advantage of that. The next best thing after that, for like every class, every race, other than like druid, wizard, people that could teleport, would be getting your worker sledge mallet hammer, your journeyman's boots, right? And having a little bit of plat for teleports. So now you can go anywhere. So you bind next to like a vendor and you can hammer to OT and bank. And usually there's druids there that can take you anywhere else. So once you get that whole situation figured out, once you have your journeyman boots, your worker sledge mallet, enough plat for teleports, and you bind next to a good vendor, you got it. You got it covered, man. That's like that's the best. Once I got it, opens so many possibilities. Once I got this sledgehammer, and it takes a little bit of thinking to make it the best. Like I remember hammering here and thinking, man, where am I gonna sell? This sucks. These guys only give me half, and I would just sell to them sometimes. And then I was like, I gotta figure this out. I can't keep selling to these crappy uh mechanized merchants here. Like these idiots. Like remember the Mantle of Mirth was worth 41 plat to that dwarf, right? I'll show you. Like imagine selling to these guys. Let's see how much he would give me for that Mantle of Mirth. The other guy was going to give me 41 platinum. Where'd I put it? 20 plat, not even half. Well, it's probably exactly half, because 8 gold. Exactly half. But they got the market on the food and the water. They'll overcharge you for that at least. And they take advantage of noobs, impatient people, and people without hammers, and people without the knowledge to know where to go. But to complete this whole cycle here, we will put our crap in the bank. You don't want to have a bunch of coins on you. Which I don't have a lot of platinum right now because I just bought Demi-Lich, Arch-Lich, my Spectre Pet, this book here, Sherlock packs. Like, I've been buying lots of stuff, so a little bit light right now. And I'm trying to fix that. At one point, I had like 20-something K. At another point, after I spent that 20K, I had 10, 11, 12K. So I keep making it, but I keep spending it. Spend it all and make it right back, right? Gotta get the bag. Alright, so I got 1,700 plat right now. That's enough for like teleports, reses, and just to do what I need to do, right? So, anyway, that's it for today. Sorry it was this video, but I will get you that plat per hour for the Hill Giants. It's already recorded, like I said. I just need to re-record the commentary. And then, from there, like I've already said, exploring Kunark, more platforming, perhaps Paineel or something like that. Put some in the comments, like something like Drogo, where people don't talk about it, but it's amazing. My new Shaman, he's level 1. I just need bracers for him, and we'll start playing my Shaman. Check out Elden Ring. Like, if you like EverQuest, I promise you'll like Elden Ring. It's a Dark Souls open world, huge RPG that's really fun. It's got crafting. You can ride a horse. Like, I'm a magic caster in it, so maybe you'll like it even more because I'm an astrologer. Like, I'll link that right now at the end of this video. So right now you should be seeing Elden Ring. I'll put part 1. I'll link it right here. But anyway, like, share, subscribe, consider joining it. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. Hit that Elden Ring video. It's brand new. It just came out Friday. It's awesome. Dark Souls. If you like this game, you'll like that game. Peace out.